morning, St. Lucia. Wake up and thank you very much for being here with us. I'm Chayla Mendez, your host. And as you can see, my special guest today is my good friend Leandra, but I know her as Lily. So from here onwards, that's how I will address her. And I mean, she's complimenting the set today. We have similar colors as well matching, and it's all vibrant. So that's the energy we're going to be sending today. So welcome to this morning. How are you today, Han?
Thank you. I'm awesome. Thank you for asking. And how are you?
I'm doing very, very good, and I'm always excited because St. Lucia, you know, when something piques my interest, I have to share it with you. I don't keep it to myself. So right now and today, it's all about Farm Essence, and Lily is the one, you know, the brainchild behind this, and it's her labor of love. So Lily, tell St. Lucia what Farm Essence is all about.
Okay, no problem. Farm Essence is actually a local business, small business. We specialize in handmade soaps and body care products. We utilize local produce like fruits, vegetables, herbs, spices to create our line of handmade soaps. All of them are naturally made, handmade, in small batches. And also we only use 100% pure essential oils. So no fragrances, no artificial colorants, nothing like that. So we use natural colorants, no fillers, no chemicals. So everything is gentle enough for your skin.
Great. Now, I like the sound of that. St. Lucia, I wish we had smell-o-vision invented already because, you know, it's just very aromatic right now. It's not overpowering, but you get these nice little hints and, it's subtly, you know, just sort of like a very calming, relaxing, but it's worth the while. I wish you were here with me right now. But how long has Farm Essence been in existence for, Lily?
Actually, it's only 3 months. I'm so happy with the response I've been receiving from the locals.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a few overseas clients, but just a few, but I love my locals.
And I know collectively, so it's 3 months now, but you've had this idea for about over a year, right?
Yeah, over a year and 2 months, actually. So
Nice.
we've been in business for just 3 months.
Nice. And so what, you know, because I mean, I know you, I know her, we go way back, and this is very interesting. So, not that you want to limit anybody, but you know, this is something random I'd never think of. So, what really motivated you to start Farm Essence?
Okay, so from the time I was a little girl, I could not take modern medicine. So my mom used to brew some Panadol tea for me. I grew up on the ginger tea, turmeric tea, bay leaf. I always loved that stuff. And growing up and realizing all of the things that we eat and also the things that we apply onto our skin are not good.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love bathing myself in perfumes, creams, also the nice body washes. But,
Yes.
Um,
Now, you know, with that said, let me just add, because I just recently learned as well, it's about 10 seconds. Anything you put on your skin gets, it's minimum of about 10 seconds that it starts to get absorbed into your bloodstream.
yes, actually about 60 to 80% does go into your skin.
All right, so.
And it goes straight to your bloodstream. So you get all of those chemicals back into.
And I know right now you've probably tickled their fancies. So, what is available right now with the Farm Essence product line?
For now, we have 16 soaps available, 16 handmade soaps. We do have a lot more coming out. We'll be releasing maybe about 1 or 2 every month, just to pique everyone's interest, to keep it going. And most persons have different preferences. Some people want tomato, some people want guava, some people want my cocoa for coffee, and my famous one, the charcoal cactus.
All right. Now, the names alone are enticing. So, you do have an extensive product line right now. And for a company that's 3 months old, I'm so proud of you to see that as well.
Thank
So,
you.
how about you enlighten St. Lucia? Share with us maybe what's your personal favorites and some of the personal ones. And of course, I know there's benefits to some of the different soaps. So, if you can share that with us as well.
No problem. Well, I have my acne and oily skin. I do have acne prone oily skin, and this has really helped me. So I try it on myself as well before I release it. We have the tomato. I hope I have it here. Oh, right here. So we have the tomato. It's scented with essential oil blend, and it's good for your skin. It helps it glow. It also helps with blemishes. I also have a turmeric lime as well for that. I also have those for sensitive skins, like my coconut milk, glory cedar soursop leaf, spinach oatmeal. That has an exfoliating factor too, the ground oatmeal in it.
Nice. Great. So, St. Lucia, I think we've learned a lot in this segment. So, first of all, now you're definitely in the know with Farm Essence. We've learned about skincare and why we need to be careful what we actually put onto our skin, right? We've learned even more of what's available here, and of course, that message that Lily just shared. So, do something that you love. I keep saying this because it's going to keep you happy. You're going to keep putting your all into it because you truly enjoy what you're doing.
Yes.
And clearly we can see this is definitely her labor of love. So I'm sure St. Lucia is probably wanting to contact you. So how can they follow Farm Essence and of course contact you for more details or to get their own samples?
No problem. Well, they could call us on our telephone number, which is 486-3709. Our Instagram page is farm_essence.slu, and on Facebook they could check us out at farmessence.slu. And also, if they want to email us, it could be on farmessence.slu@gmail.com.
All right, so St. Lucia, this is how we really kickstart our morning, and it's powered now with everything natural and love and happiness. So you need to go out, and again, this is locally made. So now we know our young entrepreneur behind this, and of course you can see support. What I also noticed is that support is a big deal with you, so it's still a family affair. So all that just adds the good vibes to the product. So you need to try it, and again, go check them out on social media, and we'll keep following. So anything that's new, exciting, who knows, maybe they'll invite us to the farm, and then we can actually see, from the farm to the bar what's happening. So I'm throwing that out there. So let's see what happens. But Lily, thank you so much for coming through, hon.
You're most
And
welcome.
St. Lucia, remember it's Farm Essence, so go check it out.
Thank you.
Special good morning to you. We have Jignesh here. How are you today?
I'm absolutely fine. Good morning.
Great. And how are you feeling to be here in St. Lucia with us?
This is fun. As always we were thinking about Caribbean for a vacation, and in India everybody's crazy about Caribbean, and this I got opportunity with 5 players to visit here, and I just loved it.
Great. So how hard were you all training and preparing for this tournament?
We were preparing from last 6 weeks to come over here because the situation is different, especially is we never have a situation where we have to train in high altitude. So when we came here, it was a little bit difficult, humid, but players are getting into it,
Because that was going to be my next question. What are the differences with, training in India and now being here? Because especially now maybe our climate might be a little bit different.
We do have a heat where we belong, so it's a really hot place, but it's a dry heat. We don't have this much humidity. So the challenge is humidity. Challenge is suddenly the temperature is low after rain, and suddenly it can shoots up. So it's an unbelievable challenge physically for Indian players, but they are getting into it. They are doing good.
Nice. Well, a quick question though, with the Coca-Cola tournament, coming from a standpoint of being a coach, how do you see, a tournament like this one, of course, creating the opportunities for the players to really just grow and have that avenue to develop?
Let me tell you, I've been to the world, and especially when I talk about this venue, I've seen the hardest working officials here. This is unbelievable organized. They always helpful. They always with a smile. If there's a more tournament, more coaching program to develop local players too, that can amaze. And if you see the last 5 years ratio, this year they got the number of entries unbelievable. And the reason is just I think they are so humble, so nice, so friendly. So I'm very happy.
Great. Well, I'm happy to hear that. That means St. Lucia, we're doing something right, and not only just extending St. Lucian hospitality, but creating, a venue and a place where tournaments of this nature can flourish. So, of course, it's the 34th year for the Coca-Cola tournament. So this is a big deal, and it's great that you all can be part of it. Is there anything in particular, maybe as to first of all, before I go any further, how long have you been involved with tennis? Out of curiosity.
Last 18 years. Yeah, last 18 years I've been involving in tennis and yeah, just traveling all over the world.
So what is it that you enjoy about tennis then?
I think this is it's not only about the sports, it's teaching your life lesson also. Yeah, especially when in a life every day you don't face the same thing. It's different challenges, and if I do an analogy with tennis, even you lose, you pump up yourself and ready for the next morning. So this is unbelievable sports, teaching you a lot, sportsmanship, healthy eating habits, appreciate your opponent. And still, if you defeat, still you come up with a smile and you work hard for next morning and you come up. So that's lovely about tennis. That's I would say.
Great. Now, I'm not sure if it was like that in India, but here in St. Lucia, long ago, it used to be a sport where people would look at it only for the elite and people of higher classes. But now it's, clearly, there's so many different programs and grassroots programs. I do understand that simultaneously there's also matches happening down in Castries. So, people are opening their mind and not thinking that it's just for a certain class. So how has tennis been in India? Did you all face that issue as well?
When I was playing tennis, it was exactly like that. Indian tennis is improving in last 10 years, so solid. The reason behind it is not only coaches and players, government is taking so much initiative, and I was a part of the opening ceremony, and ambassador, he said that he's going to appeal about St. Lucia. In St. Lucia, they open up more facility, more coaching things. So if government involved, corporates involved, in my state is a huge budget of sports people. So everybody get encouraged to play more, and they get the funding for international traveling and stuff. So if something they do for St. Lucia or Caribbean people, I'm telling you, I've seen unreal talent. Let me tell you, this Caribbean players, I would say they are one of the best. I'll tell you, they're physically great. They're so nice, technically very nice. It's just they need exposure, and you'll see. The day is not far. You can see them in Grand Slam.
Well, you know what? This has me excited. And of course, for our friend to come all the way from India and also notice talent here, that's amazing. And this is just really what it's about. So you come, you meet, you make these connections, you grow, you develop, and you get that exposure. Next thing you know, somebody from St. Lucia could be going over to India for a tournament. So
I mean, most welcome, and you can stay at my place. I'm so happy to be here. And that's my chance to treat you best, guys. So hope if you come from here to India, I would be excited. Please come. That's my that would be honor to me. Thank you.
All right. Well, I'm definitely loving the sound of that. So I just opened the doorway for you guys. So seize the opportunity. Again, someone who loves tennis all the way from India has brought them here to St. Lucia. You can be next. So try something new and get up and just really and truly enjoy that. And thank you so much. I hope you as well as your players enjoy the rest of your stay here with us.
Thank you very much. I loved it. Thank you, guys.